What's up? I'm fresh back from the festival and we're gonna do David Guetta, Don't Leave Me Alone. This is pretty simple chord structure wise, but I'm gonna do some fancy stuff to incorporate some keyboard melodies. I'm gonna give you about 4 different ways to play it. Easy to kind of hardish. Let's get into it. First, the chords if you just want to play the chords. The chords are gonna be G, 3, skip a string, 0, 0, 3, A minor 7, 0, 2, 0, 1, starting on string 5, to E minor, 0, 2, 2, 0, 0, 0, and then a second half of the opening phrase being a C major, 3, 2, 0, 1, to D major, 0, 2, 3, 2, back to again E minor. So now that you got the chords, again that is G, A minor 7, E minor, then C major, D major, E minor. Let's get into some different ways to voice the chords and some different things you could do to bring out maybe some of the keyboard melody if you're interested. So on just changing up to chord voicing, I like to do a kind of open, heavy, thick but open voicing for my G. Could be 3, skip a string, 5, 4, just 3 notes. 2, 5, skip a string, 5, 5 for the A minor 7, and 0, 2, 2, 0 on the E minor. So I'm not playing strings 2 or 1 at all on this. It gives it a heavier, darker feeling. Right? And then you could have a little fun with it and play your C kind of dark, 3 notes, 3, 2, 0. Then go shift up to D, 5, 4, 0. I'm having a little fun harmonically here, but 5, 4, 0 to an E minor 7, either in position 7, 7, 9, 7, 8, or as a little spacier E minor 7, 7, 5, 7. So, okay, let's do a couple of variations with the melody. We're gonna do a kind of easier one down here and a kind of harder one up top. And you can mix and match these, of course, because just as long as you play the same chord structure where it's supposed to be in time, as long as you play a G-based riff on the G, it's going to fit however you decide to mix and match these. So you could do, so I'm playing a G with a B in the melody. So the melody is, basically is what the keyboard's doing. So we have G, A minor, then to the E minor, 1, 0, 2, 0. We get, and that's, I'm playing the melody an octave lower than it's written. I'll show you the octave in the right place in a minute. And then we can actually do what the keyboard's doing on the next part. So we get the C, and I'm playing the C bass note and the E melody note. So you're gonna do the E on the first string, open, and then add a G on the first string, 3rd fret, and then fall down to the F sharp 2nd fret of the D chord. It doesn't actually matter what you're picking in the middle of the chord. All that matters is that you hit the bass and you hit the melody and you fill in the gaps in the middle. And then you want to land on a G in the E minor chord. You want a G up top, 3rd fret, E minor. 0, 2, 2, 0, 0, 0, or 0, 2, 2, 0, 0, 3, or you can not even play string 5 and just play your 2nd fret there. So you could have that second part sounding like, again. So that version would sound like, go. And now let's do 2 harder versions. One where I'm going to use low bass notes and the melody in the correct octave, and the other one I'm going to use raised bass notes a little higher up. So for the, I'm not sure which one's harder, kind of depends on how you like to play and your stretching and stuff like that. So this time we're going to do the melody where it should be. That's 7, 7, 8, 8, 7, 10, 8, 7. But you gotta add the chords underneath. So we're gonna stretch real big for the G chord. So I'm playing 3, 0, 0, 7. Re-hit the 7. Slide up for an A minor chord. So that's 0 in the bass on 5, string 5. Skip a string, 5, 5, 8. Or you could add the extra 5. I'm not, 'cause I'm being lazy, so. Right? And then switch up to an E minor 7. In this position, 7, 9, 7, 8, 7, or you can play regular E minor, up to you. And then here's your melody. So use your pinky to get that 10th fret, that A. Sounds like. Or you can use your low E bass note if you like it there better. And then I'm gonna drop down to the other thing I showed you. And now we've got all of the melody in the correct spot. That's how it should sound as written on the album. And finally, just for fun, if you want a little more of a chimey music box style song, you could keep the melody where it is, but shift your bass notes up an octave so you don't have to do these stretches and shift up the neck. So you could play your G here in the 7th position, but my bass note is 10, 9, 7, 8, 7 for my G major chord. Right? Then your A minor. So that's 7, 9, 10, 8. Then your same thing you did with the E minor. And if you want to have a little more fun, same type of sound down here, but a little meatier. So now I'm playing my C major here on 8, 7, skip a string, 0, 8. 8, 7, skip a string, 0, 8. Fall down to a D major here. 5, 7, 7, 7. And again, back to E minor 7. And I'm using the lower E. So that higher version, this whole thing all together. So I'd probably beat a horse to death on that one using the same 6 chords to do like 5 or 6 different ways of playing the same thing, but it's about variety and expanding your stuff, and you can always just play it the simple way I showed you at the very beginning. I'll see you next time.